Most people fear bats, but did you know that there are more than 1,400 species of them? Some are even friendly to humans. Here are some scary unknown facts about bats. Number 7. They can smell your fear. Have you ever heard of a phobia? Well, there's one for pretty much everything, including a fear of bats. And bats can pick up on your fear through your scent. They have a keen sense of smell and can detect fear pheromones emitted by humans. So if you're scared of bats, they can sense it and may be less likely to approach you. But if you're not afraid, they may see you as a potential threat and attack you. No. 6. They can see in the dark. Bats use echolocation to navigate and hunt in the dark. This means that they can emit a high-pitched sound and then listen for the echoes to determine the location of objects around them. This allows them to build a mental map of their surroundings and to identify potential prey. But this doesn't mean that they can't see at all. In fact, some species of bats can see in the dark better than humans. No. 5. They can fly upside down. If you've ever seen a bat hanging upside down from a tree or a cave, you may have wondered how they managed to do this. Well, it's thanks to their special flexible spines. This allows them to hang upside down for long periods of time without getting tired. And it also makes it easier for them to launch themselves into the air when they want to fly. Number 4. They can't walk. Bats are often seen as creepy creatures that lurk in the shadows and swoop down on their prey. But did you know that they can't actually walk? Because their feet are too small to support their body weight. They're constantly moving, either flying or climbing. If they land on the ground, they're extremely vulnerable and will be unable to take off again without assistance. No. 3. They have no daylight hours. There are many myths and legends surrounding bats, and one of the most persistent is that they're vampires. While this is obviously not true, it's understandable where the myth came from. After all, bats are nocturnal creatures that feed on blood. And what could be more vampiric than that? However, there are a few things to keep in mind. First, not all bats drink blood. In fact, only 3 species of bats are hematophagous, meaning they feed exclusively on blood. The other hundreds of species of bats eat other things like insects, fruit, and nectar. Second, bats don't typically go out during the day unless they're hibernating or trying to find a new roost. Hibernating bats may become active during the day in order to conserve energy, while bats searching for a new roost may be forced to come out during the day if they can't find one at night. But generally speaking, bats are nocturnal animals who sleep during the day and come out at night to hunt. Number 2. They live everywhere. It's easy to think of bats as exotic creatures that live far away in the jungle or in caves in the mountains. But the truth is that bats can be found all over the world. In fact, there's only one continent where no species of bat can be found, and that's Antarctica. There are simply too many predators in Antarctica that would happily make a meal out of a bat. So none have ever been able to establish a colony there. Number 1. They are mammals. Despite their creepy appearance, bats are actually mammals. This means that they give birth to live babies and nurse them with milk. They're also warm-blooded and have fur, although it's very thin and soft. Some people are surprised to learn that bats are mammals because they look so different from other mammals. But it's important to remember that mammals come in all shapes and sizes, and bats are just one example of the amazing diversity of life on Earth. So what do you think? Are bats really as scary as they seem, or are they just misunderstood creatures? Let us know your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.